situations that there's no way they can win. And CLG is both have actually pulled it back this time.
So the O2 week, when we played versus Golden Guardians in Clutch, personally it felt pretty bad, and I think it felt bad for everyone just because it was like getting closer and closer to playoffs, and like these games are really important. We have to win these. And after we lost to both those teams, it just kind of sucked because it was like I could see like how close we were to winning, and we just like didn't quite have have it. I guess we just didn't have what we needed to win, but it was really close.
I definitely thought that we were out of playoffs for sure because it was actually really important for us to get at least one win in that weekend so we have a better chance. I mean, in general, it's a lot better if we win to get a better chance of playoffs, but after that 0-2, I definitely thought we were out of contention, but after realizing that there was still a slight chance, I mean, however slim, I guess even if we didn't have a chance of making playoffs, we still would have tried, but I guess us still having, even however small, like 10% chance that we can make it to playoffs, we're still gonna try to make it happen.
And I guess like my mindset going into the next week of practice was like, I don't think we can really make playoffs anymore. And I just wanted everyone to keep trying as hard as they can. And I didn't want to just like, you know, give up, call it a split just because we lost those two games and it's gonna be really hard to get into playoffs.
It's best if we like short the difference.
Yeah.
All the teams.
Jay, we're going to be shorting the difference one game at a time.
Yeah.
Actually, if we win, they lose.
Tony's strengths are definitely in strategy. The way he understands the game and can relate that to players is very strong. It's always been a really big strength of his. And so this split specifically, obviously it's been difficult with establishing a new shot caller. And Tony's had to adapt to how to strategically plan and prepare the players, as well as work directly with developing a shot caller, which creates its own unique challenges.
Bio landing on shot calling, it was just a long process. I think we tried a lot of different things, a lot of different models in which we broke up communication across the team, Jay being the primary shot caller, just a lot of different variations. And I think what we realized is we needed to try something different, something new.
So we decided that we're just gonna have one shot caller. And initially I didn't really want to do it, but eventually I was like, okay, we can try it for this week, and if it doesn't work, then we'll switch to another person.
So we liked it a lot more when everyone was able to communicate. And then, you know, if it comes down to it, if there's a super high pressure moment, Vincent can be the one, okay, we're gonna do this.
There's only a couple weeks left in the season, and if there was any time to like try out things, it would be now, since we were already on like a 6-game lose streak. So it was important for us to get wins no matter how we did it.
All right, guys, let's have a clear mind today, okay? Let's account for everything that we have and everything that they have, okay? That's all we have to do. It's a simple game plan. Empower Vincent. Let's fucking get it. All right, let's make it loud, guys. 1, 2, 3, CLG!
We were down like a ton of gold, and I guess it did feel a bit hopeless. No one really gave up, and we just always looked for opportunities that we could take. And I think that showed, and that's why we were able to come back in that game.
Left on him, the flash for the stun, they should get the kill, but not quite. They turn back on a Smoothie, one kill is for CLC, and he's gonna get another one, 2 for him, but trade it back as Sven is an assassin.
Oh, Jensen is so strong.
3. Can Jensen survive? Here comes the jump in the back line. Sven wants the damage of it. Be careful, Darshan can re-engage on you. The Rupture's gonna land. It's 1 versus the world. The knockup is in the end. And Counter Logic Gaming gonna pull in the impossible comeback. And did you believe it when you believe in them least? They will take this win over Cloud9.
You have to shake your head at me every time. these are possible situations that Cushman gets forced out immediately. And Licorice, multiple fights in one, getting forced down without laughing. Don't play with that.
So I just quickly want everyone to take a turn. I just want to keep this on a fucking sky note. Just like run around, tell your team like what you fucking loved about them today. And what we want to bring in tomorrow.
I really like that Darshan made it really clear on sieges that we don't need to just like throw ourselves into them, and that he can just materialize the creep. I didn't even know you had materialized.
I'm grateful that everyone, even though we were making a lot of mistakes, like still stayed in the game. I guess like what I want people to take away from this game is that no matter like how bad a game looks or how many mistakes you make or how bad you play, there's always a chance to win as long as you don't give up.
I felt like people stayed in game even though we were pretty far behind.
Even though the early game didn't went well, Darshan just being super stable on top, we didn't have to care about topside jungle, and I think we could play our bot 4 matchup. I think that was good, that we make that happen.
You guys just don't fucking give up. You keep fighting and I love it. I'm so fucking happy for this win. I want you guys to just keep fighting. Go in later, figure out your drafts for tomorrow, and like just come in ready to kill.
It felt good to win again because I'd forgotten how that felt for a while because we had gone, I think, 3 weeks without winning a game.
So I think overall just our communication has gotten a lot better as a team in and out of game, because out of game I felt like we fixed a lot of the draft issues that we felt like we had before, and in game it feels like we know how to communicate with each other to get what we want now. And then going into our game versus Team Liquid, I think everyone just had like a feeling of confidence. After beating Cloud9, it felt like wow, we can actually do this. We can actually do the 6-0. We just beat the second place team. If we can 6-0 and make it in the playoffs, like that'd be insane.
For I guess the TL game, things went really smoothly after we made a couple plays bottom, and the game was completely in our control for the next like 20 minutes or something after we made a couple successful plays bot.
Baron still on for a minute. This is so much time for CLG. Robots are a massive 4-man push. Gets them all back in. Stixxay does fall. Impact coming to take him down. Firefrost goes down as well as Double does manage to find himself a pick. But Darshan and Rainover, with the help of their Baron, are just going to keep going. Huhi takes down Impact with the ball. And TL just trying to fight this banner minion. Double kill though. Double if face checks the ball and falls there to Huhi. Ole wrapped up in the roof by Darshan is also going to fall as Huhi grabs the triple.
Last weekend was incredibly challenging. I think we had 2 of the best teams in the league to play against. You know, we've come off of a 0-2 weekend. We haven't been performing well. And so to come back, especially in the Cloud9 game, but then just to win out for the weekend, I mean, it was incredible for our organization. Like, we couldn't have been more excited.
Obviously, it feels good to get the wins, but we know that we still have a long, long ways to go. And so coming back on Monday while momentum is high, people's morale is high as well.
And we basked in that. We appreciate it. I think like on Monday, everyone is super fired up and excited about like where we're going and what we're doing. But then it's back to work. It's like, okay, we got to actually start preparing and getting ready for the next weekend. There's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, going into the weekend, I was really happy because there's still a slight chance that we can make it to the playoffs. If we had lost one game, we would have been like, okay, well, that's it, you know? But we have to win all 4 of our games to even have a chance. And I think that's pretty scary. It's a little bit of a daunting challenge, but I think we're up for it.
Yeah, so I forgot about the time change, the new change. And so I was sitting at my computer at home, I think 15, 20 minutes after noon, and I go to look and to see what Twitch streams are on. And look, Riot Games, top stream happening, and realize like, oh shit, I forgot about the time change. I click in, and I look at the game, we're up 4-0, and I was like, holy crap. So I'm no longer going to watch the start of any games, I think, just for luck's sake.